What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Vee's World. Thank you so much for clicking my video. Welcome to day 4 of 12 days of Christmas. So on today's video, it's gonna be a little different. No makeup involved. So one of the most asked questions that you ask is, how many tattoos do I have? Do my tattoos hurt? What do my tattoos say? So on this video, it's gonna be all about my tattoos. So I would love for you to join me. So if you wanna see me talk about my tattoos, why I have them, if they hurt, how many I have, then keep watching. So I'll be popping up pictures here because obviously I'm not going to show my body. But we will start with like my tattoo that I hate to say that I regret, you know, because you're not supposed to regret your tattoos. But this one tattoo is like, ugh, like I wish I never got it. I wish I never went with that person. I'm not going to disclose the name of the person just because I don't want no negative feedback, or I'm not here to diss anybody. If I like that tattoo, I'll let you know where it's from and stuff like that. But if I don't like them, I just don't want to sit here and tell you that no, you know, like whatever. But the one tattoo that I hate, you can say I hate, is these in my hand. I got these when I was young. The hand tattoos are ugly because I want to fix them, and eventually I am going to fix them, and I'm going to cover them with time. But yes, guys, these hand tattoos, the person who did them like totally sucks. I don't even know why I went to their house. Like I said, I was young, dumb, and I just saw him on my Facebook, and I just decided to DM him, and next thing I knew, I was at his house getting a tattoo, and it just was... Never liked it. Since the first day I got it, I never liked it. The letters are extremely ugly. It's already fading away. So here, this is like the most asked question. What does this tattoo say? So here it does say, because I believe. The reason why I got it is because I pray, because I believe. So that's why I got this one. Like I said, you see how the letters are just super ugly? And I keep looking over here, guys, because the monitor is over here, so that's why I'm like, sorry. And then I believe. So this is just very ugly. So this tattoo, I don't remember how long ago I got it, but I know that I was like in my early 20s. So yeah, this is one tattoo that I'm definitely gonna cover, and I totally regret. So because I believe. My next tattoo will continue. I'm not gonna show my body. Aquí estoy enseñando. So my next tattoo is, I got this one. This one says Daddy's Little Girl. The ink, you can tell that it's already kind of fading away. This tattoo, I loved it so much. It has a really big meaning. So me and my mom have wrist tattoos. I got Daddy's Little Girl, and my mom got her name, which is Norma, and Manuel, which is my dad forever. We both got it while my dad was in a coma. So I got this back in 2011, and I was Daddy's girl because I am the only girl, and I am the youngest of all my siblings. So I was Daddy's Little Girl. So I went ahead and got Daddy's Little Girl. I love the tattoo. I love the lettering. I got this one at Dark Side of the Moon a long time ago. Like I said, in 2011. I don't even know if the artist is still there. I still remember his name. His name was Tony, and he did such a good job. Like, they were very nice to me and my mom. We went there because the hospital that my dad was at was literally like down the street. So literally the time that he was in the coma, like at that time, me and my mom drove to the tattoo parlor and decided to get tattoos. And not in memory, because my dad had not passed away yet, which he did. But we got it just because we wanted to do something for him, you know. So yeah, that is one of my other tattoos, and this tattoo is one of my favorite tattoos. I just love it in the wrist. I love the lettering. Like I mentioned, the ink does spread with time. Obvio, every tattoo does. So that's why it kind of looks like a little faded, but it does say Daddy's Little Girl. This is another one that you guys always ask, what does it say in your wrist? What does it say in your wrist? So it does say Daddy's Little Girl. Guys, I do have so many tattoos. So going to that question, how many tattoos do I have? Honestly, I don't know, because I have like, I want to say about 20, 25 maybe, but I have more sittings. But anyways, how many tattoos I have? No sé. I honestly don't know. I lost count. As funny as it sounds, I lost count. But we'll talk about my first tattoo ever. So growing up, guys, I always grew grew up like my dad there in the living room getting tattooed, you know, so I always grew up with tattoos around, people getting tattoos. To me, it's just a form of art. Everybody expresses their way differently. So to me, tattoos, I don't see them bad, I don't see them trashy, which a lot of people do, and I've gotten told a lot of things. I've gotten told trashy and all that stuff. And why do you get tattoos? Don't be getting no more. Estás muy bonita con los tattoos. But at the end of the day, it's my body. So I get to do what I want with it. So I tatted up. So my first tattoo ever, like I always wanted a tattoo, like I was saying, and I kept asking my mom, like, hey, I want a tattoo, I want a tattoo. My dad always approved of it, and my mom was like, no. My mom was the type that I couldn't do anything till I was 15. So in my quinceañera, I cut my hair, did my eyebrows, shaved for the first time, all that good stuff. So she told me till after your quinceañera. So I literally got a tattoo with the money that I got. I went and got a tattoo after my quinceañera. But my first tattoo, unfortunately, no, fortunate. It's already covered, so I have a cover up on that one. I'll go ahead and pop up the picture that covered that tattoo. So my first tattoo was a little shooting star, which was in my back, guys, and I don't even know why I got it. I just wanted a tattoo. So I got it. It was a homemade tattoo, of course. That same person did other tattoos on my body throughout my life, but at that time I was 15. He did a very small tattoo, but as I was growing, like my back was growing, of course, I was growing all around, so the star kind of looked really ugly. So I got another cover up to cover that tattoo. But my first tattoo, did it hurt? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Not that I'm old, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember if it hurt. But tattoos do hurt. Whoever tells you that they don't hurt is lying to you. I mean, guys, there's needles going in your body, so obviamente te va a doler, you know? So everybody always tells me, do you think it hurts or te va a doler? I'm like, de dolerte te va a doler. But me, I love tattoos because that little rush, that little zzz, that noise of the machine, like it's just such a rush. Like, I don't know how to explain it. If you have tattoos, you know what I mean. So as soon as I hear the machine, it's like a good rush, a good feeling. So I love getting tattoos, which I haven't gotten one. The last time was, I think it was last year, which goes to my next tattoo. I did get, I'll pop it up right here. Everybody always asks me, like, why do you put praying hands with a 6? You know, I mean, it's just a number in praying hands. I don't know what you guys are thinking. But the reason why I got that tattoo, as many of you know, as many of you might not know, I am obsessed with Drake. So this is actually a cover album of Drake's. It's actually a picture of one of Drake's cover album, and I just love the praying hands, and I love the way it looks, so I got it on me. And it is, how can I say, not in reference, but I did get it because of Drake. So that is my latest tattoo that I have, and it did kind of hurt in that area. I love the artist. He does very good work. It was my first time ever going with him. I'm definitely going back. This information down below. It's called Hidden Leaves. He used to be in some location, but I know he currently moved, so I'll just go ahead and drop his Facebook down there. He does really good work. I know he focuses more like on animation stuff, animation and all that kind of stuff, but I'll leave his information down below. So yeah, guys, that is my latest tattoo. Another tattoo that I have right here in my wrist, it does say God knows why. At that time when I got that tattoo, I was kind of going through a little so I just said, you know, God knows why. I went, got a tattoo, and just the feeling of getting that tattoo took like the hurt away a little that I was going through at that time. Now, let's move to my back. In my bag, I have the cover up that I told you guys about earlier. And then I also got one that I got when I was like 17 years old. At that time, Ed Hardy was like popping. And I was like doing that whole Ed Hardy from head to toe shirts, you know, everything. And there was this one shirt that I really loved, like this piece that they had, which is on my back. And it said Love Kills with the skull and all that. I'll pop the picture up here. So I went ahead and I got it. Fun fact, the same guy that did that tattoo did another one of my tattoos, which is my butterfly that I have back there. When I went with him on a butterfly and he saw this one, he's like, dude, I'm super embarrassed. Like, because he was a beginner at that time. He was starting, so even him seeing his work later on, he was like, dude, I'm embarrassed. Don't ever tell nobody I did it. Like, it looks ugly. And it doesn't look ugly, but could have been better, you know what I mean? So this one I got it too when I was young, 17, maybe 18, I don't know. And it did hurt. It was a pretty long tattoo. We went to his house as well. Then that guy did my other tattoo, which let's go to. He actually did 3 of my tattoos. So he did that one, and then he did a butterfly in the back. So the butterfly that I'll pop here. This one, it says Palomita Negra because when I was a baby, a little baby girl, a little tiny this small, my mom was always called me Palomita Negra, and it's a song that she loves, and it's just, I love butterflies. I've always loved butterflies. My name in Greek actually means butterflies. So I got that butterfly and I put Palomita Negra. It's just a little thing for me and my mom. You know, because she would always call me that when I was young, Palomita Negra. So he's the same one that did that tattoo. And he also did another tattoo that I have under my chest. Under my chest? Yeah, under my chest. My breastises. It is some wings and a diamond in the middle. It hasn't been finished, unfortunately. That day, I just stopped. I was already there for like almost 3 hours, and I told him, hey, you know what? Like, we'll finish it some other day. Never went back to finish it. That was my fault. And I lost his contact. I don't think I have him on Facebook anymore, so I'll just get that one done with somebody else. But yeah, this one actually, it didn't really hurt as much as I thought that it would hurt. But I also have my entire side. So in my side, it says, life is the art of drawing without an eraser, and it has butterflies and rose petals just coming down. That one, my cousin did it. He's actually now an owner of his own tattoo shop in Minnesota. So if you're in the Minnesota area, go pop up on him. He does a really good work. When he did this on me, it was a long time ago. It was when he barely started. He did it at my house. He had came down from Minnesota. He actually took about 7 hours, guys. The next day, I promise you, I woke up con calentura. I was like this for like 7 hours, and I think we took like 2 breaks. Like this the whole time. The pain was so horrible, and he started from the bottom. So once he got to my rib parts, oh my god, I literally felt like a knife going in my skin. Like it was just it was bad. That hurt. Like side tattoos hurt. The rib part hurt a lot. Like I was being a little BITCH. So yeah, it did hurt a lot. I love my tattoo though. I love it. I do not regret it. He actually did another one that I have on my feet, which is 6 stars. I'll show you a picture. That one is actually a matching tattoo that I have with my mom and my cousin. We both have it. My mom has them, and then my cousin has, I don't know how many she has. I don't remember at that time how many. But we have that matching tattoo. They're just Nautica stars coming down our toes. I'll put a picture up here. Did it hurt? Yes, it did hurt. That same day that he did that one, he did the cover up in my back. So I don't know if it's because I was already going through so much pain that by the time he got to my foot, I was like in so much pain, guys. I was like, oh. But we got it done. So next up is my sleeve. And my sleeve, I actually had 2 people work on it. The first person did the roses. That was the same person that did also my shooting star when I was 15. So basically the roses have a meaning. It means all love blossoms and dies. I first just got the roses, and then I went with another person, which his name is Nestor. I don't have his information because right now he's not available at the moment, but he went ahead and did the rest of my arm, which I love. The only thing is that I have a crown like right here in my arm, which was supposed to be like Queen V. I did request for a V, but he just kept drawing. I had my face like this, so by the time I looked, he didn't put the V or whatever. Miscommunication, I guess, but I still ended up loving that tattoo. Did it hurt? 100%. Guys, this part, I was like, oh my god. I kept closing my eyes, and he's like, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 1 more minute. Don't worry, I'm already going. Those minutes felt like forever. Like it hurt so bad, so bad. Just thinking of the pain, I'm like, oh. So yeah, this hurt a lot, and I got it all in one sitting. I think it was about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 hours, because we took a couple of breaks. We went outside and whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a long tattoo, but it was well worth it. I love my sleeve tattoo. I love the roses. I love everything around it. I just love it. I do want to cover my sleeve, and I think that'll be it for tattoos, so I say. But yeah, I do want to cover the sleeve. This arm, I don't plan on doing anything. I don't plan on touching it. I'm going to leave it a virgin, just with my dad's tattoo, and that's it. So I plan. On to my next tattoo, which was super painful as well. It's my thigh tattoo. On that one, it says, okay, I literally stopped it to check. It says, we must fall. Sometimes we gotta fall before we fly. And then it has birds coming from my thigh all the way up to my hip. Guys, that tattoo hurt a lot too. Like the thigh hurt. I didn't think it was gonna hurt, but I guess it's like a different kind of skin. que sí me dolió bastante, like bastante. Y ese también estaba súper largo. That person is the same person who did my roses and did my shooting star. We were actually hanging out and there was like a bunch of people there, so I was there getting tattooed and it hurt so bad. So I couldn't be like a little crybaby, you know, because there was people coming in and out and I was like, oh my god, aguantándome, but it hurt like hell. It did hurt. Actually, I'll give it a touch up. Eventually, I want to touch up all my tattoos because they're already fading away. So moving on to my collar. On one side, I have God is good because God is always good, and I'm a big believer of God. I also have 2 friendship tattoos, and they're both in my neck. I got them with a friend, of course, friendship tattoos. So they're in my neck. Let me see. Guys, sometimes I forget that I have these tattoos. So one is with one friend and another one is with another friend. And basically what you do is you just get matching tattoos with them. You know what I mean? Symbolizing your friendship. So, yeah. Sometimes I forget I have tattoos. And then when I see myself in the mirror, like in the restroom, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot I had that tattoo. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just weird. Does that happen to you? Do you have tattoos? Do you ever forget what you... And Joe is in the living room that he wants me to tell you guys that he wants me to get his name. I tell him where? He wants me to get it on my right butt cheek. He wants me to get his name. Never gonna happen. But I tell him if you pay for it. But no, guys, that is not gonna happen. He always jokes around like that. He's like, tell him. So I'm telling you guys, it's not gonna happen. I love you guys so much. Thank you if you're still here. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you get notified every time Vee's on. I'll see you guys on my next video. Till my next video, peace. I'm out. I love you.
Yeah, I'm really too blessed. Yeah, I'm really too blessed.